Silver, away! A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty, Hi-yo, Silver, the Lone Ranger. Whenever men gathered around the campfire in the early days of the western United States, stories were told of the masked rider of the plains, and these stories have come down to us through the generations. His strength and courage were always on the side of right against might. His daring and resourcefulness brought law and order to the lawless frontier and blazed the trail for the winning of the West. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We're heading for Rainbow Bend. Town is waiting for us. Hi-yo, Silver, away!
Sam Birdwell ran the only store in Rainbow Bend. It was the only store in over 400 square miles of rangeland, and every settler and rancher bought supplies there with one exception. Sam Birdwell had never sold any groceries or supplies to Dirk Kincaid, the man who owned the biggest spread in the section. But one day...
Sam, look who's coming into the store.
Yeah, I've seen him tie up to the hitching rail.
It's Kincaid and his foreman Gonzalez.
You better get him back, Deborah. They're coming in.
Remember, Sam, he's the biggest rancher around these parts. If he wants anything, you sell it.
You get him back. Dirk Kincaid himself coming to my store.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Birdwell, my name is...
I know your name. Kincaid.
My foreman here, Gonzalez, dropped around yesterday to buy some grub and supplies. He didn't get 'em.
Why, I got other customers.
Yeah? Well, my lazy K-Ranch is in need of some grub, savvy. Reckon you can settle?
Well, I'm sort of out of a lot of food. Long trip to Los Angeles to get more.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. So far, I've been doing my buying of Los Angeles. But like you say, it's a long travel. So I'm buying and you're selling.
Yeah, if I got what you want.
You got bacon, ain't you? Gonzalez.
Si, Senor Kincaid.
That flint of bacon hanging yonder. Hustle it down and put it on this here counter. All right, Birdwell. Here's your knife. Slice that bacon up for me.
Slice it?
You heard me, Birdwell. I want it sliced.
What, the cook on your spread? He can do that.
Senor Kincaid, I am handy with a knife. Very handy. You want I slice this?
Gonzalez, you're always itching to use your knife. Put it away. I'm asking Birdwell.
So?
Pick up that knife, Birdwell, and be sure you slice it thin the way I like it. And, just in case, here's my six-shooter resting right on the counter. Now, start.
How's that?
Thinner, I tell you.
All right. No, by gravy, I won't do it.
Birdwell, pick up that knife.
No, Kincaid, I ain't selling you nothing. Not a thing. I sell to most folks, but not to you.
Pick up that knife and start slicing.
No. You're an ornery scheming crook. You own the biggest spread this side of the High Sierras. But you rustle cattle, you steal horses. You're a poison sidewinding rattler. Maybe other folks do what you order, but not me. Now get out.
No man can talk to me like that. If you got a gun under that counter, reach for it. I'm going to blast you to...
You not shoot.
But then some... Injun, get out of here and mind your own business, Savvy.
You put gun back. Right away. Pronto.
All right, go on your head. I'm doing like you say.
Good for you, me come in store, huh?
Yeah, Injun, only I... Look out! Look out! Gonzalez has a knife.
Oh! The next time I draw my gun, the bullet may not hit your knife.
Masked man.
Fastest draw I ever seen. Mister, you saved the Injun for sure.
Sure, you hopping up with outlaws, eh, Birdwell?
Tonto and I never saw Birdwell before, and he never saw us. We came here for supplies, but we heard enough outside. Kincaid, are those your horses at the hitching rail?
Suppose they are.
The door's still open. You and your foreman can make tracks right now.
Looky here, mister.
You heard me. On your way.
Come on, Gonzalez. I'm going. What I said still goes, Birdwell. You won't sell grub or supplies to the Lazy K, huh? Well, you're stacking up trouble for yourself, a heap of trouble. And it won't be long in coming. Adios.
I reckon I'm a plumb idiot, mister. Kincaid sure means what he says. Now I've got you in trouble, too.
Tonto and I are used to trouble, Birdwell. We were glad to help.
Sam, are you all right?
Sure, Deborah, sure.
I was out and back taking a walk. I was so nervous I couldn't stay in the back room. Then I heard that shot. What did Kincaid try to do?
He tried to do plenty, Deborah.
You sure you ain't hurt?
I said he tried. Only the masked man and the Injun stopped him cold.
Masked man and Injun? Who are you talking about?
These two gents right here. Well, I'll be hogtied. They're gone. I don't even know their names. I'd sure like to have them on my side. Kincaid wasn't fooling when he said there'd be trouble.
Harold Silver, away!
Senor Kincaid, almost we are back to the Lazy K Ranch. All the way from town, you're saying nothing.
I've been figuring out what to do, Gonzalez. But I got it all set now. As soon as we get to the ranch house, get some of the boys, savvy?
Yeah?
They're riding to every spread around here, to every rancher and settler and townsman, to every single soul who buys from Birdwell. They're buying from him no more. If Birdwell don't sell to me, he don't sell to nobody.
Hey, you rich man. I got message from Senor Kincaid. He say nobody's trade with Birdwell. Huh? Nobody's heavy. You stop trade with Birdwell, pronto, Richmond. Or Kincaid, he don't like it. Much better you do like Kincaid tell you, eh? Remember.
Master's him in a hurry. There'll be no more trading at Birdwell's.
But you
I'm
can't-
giving the orders. Don't trade at Birdwell's, that's all.
Nobody's going to the store. Not me, not me.
Birdwell won't sell to me, he won't sell to nobody.
Sure, Kincaid, sure, whatever you say. You're a top man around these parts. If you say so, I stop buying from Birdwell right this minute.
There's Carney. Carney! Hey, Carney, rein up a second, will you?
Howdy, Birdwell.
Birdwell. You get mighty offish all of a sudden. You always used to call me Sam.
Well,
Why don't you drop in the store for a minute?
Can't. That is, I'm in an all-fired hurry.
I didn't notice that. Your horse was just ambling along.
Well, I am.
Oh. Say, need a new vest, Carney? I just got in a supply of the fanciest you ever seed. Real antelope and stitched with red beads from back east.
Nope, don't need nothing. Besides, I gotta get going.
Carney, what's ailing everybody?
Well, let go of that rein, will you?
Carney, I'm asking you. What's wrong? Why ain't nobody been in my store? Why ain't you been in?
You ought to know why, Sam. I've been told it'd be healthier not to.
You mean Kincaid, don't you?
I'd rather not mention any names.
Don't have to. I suspicioned it. But I thought you fellas had more gumption.
Kincaid's a tough army to rile, Sam.
He's one man, ain't he? You and all the rest put together could stand up against him. Carney, you know what kind of skunk he is.
I gotta travel.
I did what any man with backbone would do. I counted on you fellas to keep trading with me.
Leave go of the reins, Sam.
Nobody knows better than you that Kincaid's a coyote.
He handles his guns too good for argument. Leave go of the reins, Sam.
Carney! Carney! It ain't no use yelling. Kincaid's got him scared to a frazzle. Every last one of them. I gotta do something. I gotta. That does for one gun. Now the other. So.
Who's that? Sam. Sam, where you going?
You get back to bed, Deborah.
It's the middle of the night, Sam. What on earth You're wearing guns.
I got a little business to attend to.
And your horse, all saddled and ready. Sam, what's on your mind? Where you going?
I'll be back right soon.
No, wait. Let me see your face. You're trying not to look at me.
Deborah, where I'm heading for ain't a woman's business.
Kincaid. You're going after Kincaid. Answer me, Sam. You're going to shoot it out with Kincaid.
A man's got a right to protect his business.
You can't. He'll kill you. He's a dead shot.
I'll take my chances. It's better than starving.
Because nobody trades at our store, you can't go gunning for.
Kincaid's an ornery snake. He thinks he can run this section. He thinks he can ruin me because I prefer to do business with good people.
But you can't. There's a law against gunfighting.
Law? What good's laws when nobody uses them? And friends, too. I thought I had plenty. But what good's friends if they won't stand behind you?
Oh, you can't blame him for knuckling under to Kincaid.
I ain't blaming him, Deborah. But I'm settling this. I got it.
Sam, no. No, come back.
Let go of me. My mind's made up.
Sam, you can't.
I'm calling him out, Deborah, tonight. As soon as I get to his ranch. Give me a kiss for luck.
Sam.
Deborah, Get up, boss. Get up there.
Sam. Sam.
Tonto, did you see that?
Him clear in moonlight.
Looked like Birdwell pushing his horse plenty hard.
That's right.
Come along.
We go to the store?
Yes, I noticed the light through the window and back. You see it? Did you see that, Tonto? The door just closed. It was a woman. You could see her in the lamplight.
That Birdwell's wife, huh?
It must have been. Come on, Tonto. Hello! Hello in there!
Listen. Woman cry, huh?
Yes, we're going in, Tonto. Mrs. Birdwell?
The masked man. And that agent with you. Move one step closer and I'll pull this trigger.
Tonto and I are your husband's friends.
Oh, we help?
The masked man. Yeah. Sam did say something about it. You helped him before, but you can't.
We saw your husband making tracks. Where's he going?
I tried to stop him. Kincaid'll kill him.
Kincaid? Is that where he's heading?
Sam was going plumb loco, seeing how Kincaid made everybody stop trading here. Sam took his guns. He's going to call Kincaid out.
Tonto, look after Mrs. Birdwell.
Let me do it.
Masked man, where you going?
I'm going after your husband. Here, Silver.
You mean it, masked man? You'll go after him.
Come on, Silver, come on. Him go after him.
He's got to get there in time. He's got to.
Him go plenty fast.
Hail, Silver, away!
Kincaid, wake up.
What in blazes? Azules, you loco?
Birdwell, him outside the ranch house.
Yeah.
Sure, you listen.
Come on, Kincaid. Come on out and bring your guns. I'm to call you.
Well, I'll be a... The dumb rabbit means it. He aims to fight a gun duel with me. Give me that gun belt, pronto.
Yes, senor. You fix him good, eh?
That silly's I can outshoot Birdwell from here to breakfast. When I get through out there, he'll be face down in the dust, ready for a gravestone. Come on.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger story. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now to continue our story. Moonlight silvered the prairie as Sam Birdwell, the storekeeper, stood outside Dirk Kincaid's ranch house, challenging him to a gunfight. Birdwell was determined to end, once and for all, Kincaid's attempt to ruin his business.
Come on out, Kincaid. Come out or I'll come in and drag you out. Who's that?
It's Gonzales, Birdwell. I come to tell you, Kincaid, he'll be out very soon.
Oh, he better.
What is wrong? You scared, huh?
Maybe I am. I ain't much of a hand for gunfighting, but I'm going through with it.
You end up 6 feet under.
Yeah, so be it then. Now get away, you ornery knife thrower.
Sure, I leave you by yourself now.
That you, Kincaid?
Well, if it ain't Birdwell.
Come out in the moonlight where I can see you.
So you come gunning for me, eh, Birdwell?
Come out where I can see you fair.
I could let you have it right from here.
Yeah, I reckon you could. I reckon that's the way you like to fight, too. I ain't toted a gun for years, but I still got nerve enough to use 'em. Now, come on out. It's you or me, Kincaid. Come out and get
Come on, Silver!
Kincaid, get him fast.
Shoot, let him have it.
Come on, Birdwell. You're coming with me.
Let go of me, masked man. Set me down.
Birdwell, you're staying on this horse until you're away from here.
Doggone you, mister.
Save us. We'll talk later. Come on, Silver. Faster, boy. Oh, Silver, away! This is far enough. We'll talk here, Birdwell.
Ain't no good stopping me, masked man. I'll go back there as soon as I can. I gotta face out Kincaid once and for all.
If I hadn't come along, you'd have been killed.
It would have been a fair fight.
It
so-
would not.
Huh?
I saw the flash of Kincaid's guns as I rode up. He had them drawn. He was ready to shoot.
You mean he
Yes,
was...
from the porch before you could see him. He had no intentions of giving you the slightest chance.
Why, that low-down polecat, I ought to get...
Besides, Birdwell, he wouldn't stand a chance against a gunfighter like Kincaid, even face-to-face with an equal draw.
Yeah, I knew that. But thunderation, mister, a man's got his pride. Kincaid's ruined me, and I can't take it lying down.
You still have your friends?
Friends? What good are friends when they don't stand by you? There ain't one of 'em dares to come into my store.
I'm not so sure of that, Birdwell.
It's true. Not one of 'em dared stand up against Kincaid's orders.
Sometimes it takes people a long time to act.
Yeah, too long, masked man. Too long.
Sometimes it isn't until someone is gone that his friends realize they should have helped.
Masked man, the way you said that, like you had some kind of plan up your sleeve.
Would you be willing to do as I tell you?
Mister, you saved me twice. I reckon I'll do anything you say.
All right. I'm riding back to Rainbow Bend, but you'll stay here.
What? Well, I don't savvy.
You will, Birdwell. Now listen.
Injun, is that...
That friend, that Silver. How ye? Steady, Silver. I got there in time, Kimasabi.
Mister, where's my husband? Where's Sam? His horse come back, but the saddle was empty.
Your husband is unharmed, Mrs. Birdwell. I left him up in the hills for the time being.
What?
Kincaid was going to shoot him without giving your husband a chance to reach his guns. He could
But,
have done...
mister, if Sam ain't hurt, why didn't he come back here?
I have a plan to help him. That's part of the plan.
Mister, you ain't lying to me. Sam ain't...
Friend, always tell truth. Your husband isn't even scratched, Mrs. Birdwell. You've got to believe that.
Mister, I reckon I do believe it.
Fine.
There's something about you that makes me trust you. You say you got a plan to help Sam.
By refusing to sell to Kincaid, your husband has lost all of his trade, hasn't he?
Yes.
Yet everyone is friendly with him?
Oh, everybody. If it weren't for Kincaid's orders, they'd still be buying.
Very well, Mrs. Birdwell. I want you to hitch up your wagon.
Huh?
I want you to make the rounds of all your friends, the ones who are afraid to stand up against Kincaid. I want you to tell them your husband went to call on Kincaid, and he didn't come back.
But, mister, if I say that, they'll think Sam's been done for.
Yes, they will. They'll jump to that conclusion.
But it'll take nigh on to 2 days to get to all of them. They're all spread out.
Then take 2 days. Tonto can go with you.
What about you, masked man? You coming along?
With this mask? No, I'll stay here. I have some work to do. You call on everyone you can.
Yes, masked man. Yes, and I'll tell him just what you told me to say.
But, masked man, I've been setting up here nigh on to 2 days now. I ought to be down in my store.
Why? You have no business to attend to.
Well, maybe I ain't.
You promised you'd stay here till I told you to leave. You've got to keep that promise.
All right, I will. But, hey, mister, where you going?
Here, Silver.
Mister, where you going this time?
Look out there across the slope toward Rainbow Bend.
My eyes ain't as good as yours, mister.
It's a wagon. Your wife's coming back.
Well, I'm sure
No,
glad...
Birdwell. It's getting dark. I can go down there and meet them, but you stay here. Come on, Silver.
It's the masked man, Injun Reno.
His friend.
You must have it.
Tommy.
Well, masked man, we've done it. Me and Tonto must have covered nigh under 70 miles, but we told them all.
They're coming into Rainbow Bend?
In the morning. It's just like you figured, mister. They all jumped to the conclusion that Sam was done for. I sure had a hard time not letting them know Sam was alive and well. He is, ain't he?
He's fine. How did they take the news?
Ask the Injun. They was plumb ashamed of themselves.
That's right.
You must be tired, Mrs. Birdwell.
I'd like to see Sam.
Now, you'll see him in the morning. I look up there into the twilight. You see that fire winking on the hill?
Is that where Sam is?
That's the camp. You sure those friends will be here?
Positive, mister.
Good. I brought Scout for you, Tonto. Time for us to make tracks.
Me come.
Now, you go home and get some sleep, Mrs. Birdwell. And in the morning, you lead all of Sam's friends up on that hill. Understand?
I sure will, mister. Good night.
Good night.
Adios. What we do now, Kimasabi?
I've been watching Kincaid's ranch every night, Tonto. Kincaid's been on the lookout for Birdwell. What's more, Kincaid believes I'm with Birdwell. He thinks the two of us are dangerous, that we interfere with his rule of the district.
Tonto's happy now.
So far, I've made sure Kincaid or his men didn't see me. But this time, I'm making sure they do. Come on, Tonto.
Get him up, Scout.
Come on, Silver. On the trail.
Middle of the night. Gonzales be watched for a long time. Maybe Kincaid, he was wrong about his masked hombre. Maybe the masked hombre and Birdwell, they vamos. Hey, what is that? Horses. He's two rider.
No sign of Kincaid up yet, Tonto.
All sleep.
We might just as well get back to Birdwell.
We do that. Where Birdwell now?
On the hill south of town, Tonto.
We go sleep, huh?
We've been up most of the night, Kimasabi. Yes, we'll head back for camp.
So, time for me to tell Kincaid. His news he be waiting for.
It's getting lighter, masked man. You see him yet?
We were close enough to Gonzales last night so he could hear Tonto and me talking Birdwell. I'm sure Kincaid has been told. What is it, Tonto?
Look, there. Off that way.
Two riders crossing the ridge.
I can't make him out at all.
It's Kincaid and Gonzales. It must be. They'll be here in about an hour.
That's right.
There's no doubt what they plan to do.
Dry gulch, huh?
What else? All right, Tonto, on your way.
Here, Scout.
Head down into Rainbow Bend. Get to Mrs. Birdwell and make sure she comes up here pronto.
Me, Savage.
She'll make certain those friends come along, too. Hurry, Tonto.
Me tell him. Get him up, Scout.
Now, Birdwell, you know what our plan is?
Yeah, masked man. If them hombres want to surprise this campfire, then...
Then that's just what we'll let them do. It shouldn't take them long.
Around, hit your horse, Gonzales. The campfire's right ahead.
Yeah, the smoke is real this way.
Can't hear a sound. Reckon this'll be like shooting at a target.
Senor, what is that?
Sounds like horses. Gonzales, spread that mosquito pot. Look out. Well?
Senor, it is the Indian. He blamed the woman, Mrs. Birdwell, and all the people. They're coming this way, look.
What the... Yeah.
Senor, maybe we better go, eh?
Nothing doing. We still got time. Follow me.
What Kincaid?
Look, yonder's at camp. Stop. Cast your eyes on that, Gonzales. Two of them wrapped up in blankets, not more than 50 yards down from us.
There is a white hat. That must be the masked hombre, eh?
Yeah, the other's Birdwell. Can't see his face, but he's got that spotted vest at his side behind the blanket.
Which one I shoot?
You take Birdwell, and I'll get the masked man.
If we start shooting those below, they come fast, no?
Let them. We still have time to get to our horses and get away.
All ready, Kincaid. I take Birdwell, yes?
Yeah. All right, Gonzalez. Now. Once more.
That is fine, eh? They do not even stir.
Dinner and mackerel, both of them. Now, come on. We got to make tracks.
Faster, Kincaid.
Come on. The horse is right past this clump of it. What in blazes a masked man?
Drop those guns. Move.
And Bardwell, it is impossible. They are both dead.
That soldier noticed that you polecat.
You drop those bullets into logs under the blankets, Kincaid. Now drop those guns.
No, fight it up, Gonzalez. Get him.
Knock the guns clean into the bushes. And look, masked man, here comes Deborah and all the rest of them.
Deborah, you're all right. You ain't going.
I ain't even scratched Deborah. Howdy, Carney.
Howdy, Sam.
Masters. Howdy.
One of you gents keep your eye on these two ornery skunks.
I got him, Carney.
Sam, I reckon we owe you an apology. It weren't till we thought you was dead that we realized we let ourselves be bulldozed by a polecat.
We should have stood up against Kincaid right from the first.
Just a minute. Hold on a minute.
It's the masked man. Quiet, you fellas. Quiet.
Tonto and I are going. But first I'd like to say a word to you men. Sam Birdwell did what every one of you wanted to do. He stood up against oppression and wrong.
He sure did.
Yet each of you was a little too lazy. Yes, and a little bit afraid to back him up until you realized what might have happened to Sam.
Yeah, we thought he was dead.
Yes, Connie. But from now on, I've got a feeling that you'll act like true Americans. You remember to stick together all the way. To fight oppression and wrong no matter where you find it.
Mister, these polecats are on their way to the calaboose.
Adios to all of you. Come on, Kimasabi.
Adios.
There you go, Sam. The masked man and his Indian guard. I just wonder where we'd be if he didn't come along to help folks out.
Oh, Deborah, we won't think about that now. For a gent that's supposed to have been dead, I'm full of ginger. How about it, gents? Is my store open for business again, or ain't it? Hey?
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated.
You've been listening to the OTR Gold Network. Find more classic radio at otrgold.com.